After a long journey, these elephants have finally found their freedom. For the first time in their lives, they get to call the shots and decide how to spend their day.
Dog wanted to attack the little puppy, but no way. Another dog immediately chased him away.
Le agarro por... ¿Lo rescato? Sí. Sí.
Relocated from another reserve where overcrowding and drought made survival difficult. But here they've found a place with everything they need for a peaceful, thriving life.
Alright, I'm out. Thanks for the snacks.
A pair of beavers, a mom and her baby, were moved from a village to a spring in Wyoming. They
Could only carry one pup at a time. It took more time and was a bit exhausting, but the mother dog never gave up and continued to urgently bring all of them to safety.
An aggressive fox wandered onto the property and started attacking anyone it encountered. Despite being chained up, the dog managed to defend itself and scare the predator away.
The dog not only protected its owner from an angry goose, but also treated the animal gently so as not to hurt it.
So, at the time he recognized his owner's impending seizure, he quickly took action by retrieving medication and using his body weight to help prevent injuries. This dog is so clever.
Doggo's buddy falls into a hole. The dog gets a human's help to save its buddy.
This cat thought a fox was a threat to its family and did not hesitate to chase him away. They're like roommates parting ways after college. Man was outside with his dogs when suddenly a bear appeared from the shadows. As the man ran for his life, one of the dogs challenges the enraged bear to protect his owner. And even though the bear is much bigger, the dog gives him a really tough fight.
The dog nudged him, as if urging him to save the child.
To protect her nest, this brave bird stood in the way of an approaching tractor, a true example of selflessness.
A raccoon, to be exact, sneaked into the household's territory. But the true owner of this space, a brave cat, quickly showed up unfazed by the wild intruder. Without a hint of fear, the cat charged for her owners. Watch as this kitten climbs up the arm of the sofa to stop the little girl from falling to the floor.
This truck driver, a gang of street dogs teamed up to protect the man and scare it away. You can tell he's already planning his next trash raid.
In quiet loyalty, a 4-year-old wandered off alone, lost in the fields. Through every step, his loyal guard stayed glued by his side until
Pearl was incredibly lucky that this amazing dog was nearby, who saved her from drowning and brought her back to shore.
takes the stage. A hungry baby deer made adorable noises while seeking.
One night, when he was doing his duty of protecting his owner's livestock, Casper for some reason didn't return back home. 2 days later, he finally showed up with a lost tail and significant wounds. His owner then found 8 dead coyotes on his property. Turns out, the savage herd dog had been stacked up against 11 vicious coyotes, but absolutely destroyed them in a brutal fight.
Heavy loads can't stop teamwork. The dog helped the poor man carry his heavy bag.
His four-legged friend by his side. A thief tried to rob his store, but the dog's aggression was so intense that the owner had to intervene to prevent things from going too far.
5 gentle giants get their first taste of freedom. Dogs act as service animals, but in this video you can see how a horse helps a wheelchair-bound man up from the ground after falling. Saved from smugglers, this rare pangolin finally curls into safety again.
A large dog stood protectively behind his owner as she withdrew money from the ATM.
Doing what you know how to do.
Terrible condition in Margate, UK. She was taken to a rehabilitation center, and these images capture the heartwarming moment she was released back into the sea. Watch as Dolly swims toward freedom, leaving her tough past behind. And just enjoyed stretching its wings, with all the cameras snapping away. What a charismatic bird.
Drowned in the swimming pool to see how their family dog would react. Their German Shepherd reacted like a true hero. He quickly ran into the pool, swam as fast as he possibly could to get to the little girl, and dragged her to safety.
Good girl.
Swam over and showered her human friend with wet, happy kisses. Unexpected courage, a house cat confronted a massive bear, and with one swipe proved the size never defines Puppy's day.
I can't imagine how they would have managed without him and their favorite toy.
Seeing something quietly blocked the baby from getting too close to the car as Dad left her folded as a cat leaned close to a crying baby, silently comforting and soothing the little one. They're in the hospital, offering companionship. Elephant is helping someone cross safely. He guided a man across a river.
Lured you into a box with a tasty steak dinner.
Persistent cow keeps trying to get close to the farmer, but his horse immediately stops her attempts. think the robbers will forget the way to this neighborhood for a long time after that chase.
Bro! Really?
Way, all to protect her owner.
Elegant, calm, and free once more, nature's trumpet returns to the lake.
Careful strength, the husky held the stairs, allowing his owner to climb safely. Where else a dolphin greeted a little girl, playing in a friendly way.
Guy burrowed himself into a snowdrift to see what a wolverine would do, who are famous for their great sense of smell and intelligence. The wolverine quickly understood that a human was trapped inside and started digging with incredible determination, and finally managed to free him.
Dogs aren't the only ones that can be great guards. Cats are just as good. I think I'll go pet my cat, just in case he ever does something like this.
My family is playing outside his house. Out of nowhere, a rabid dog appears and starts biting the boy's arm. His loyal dog notices the attack and immediately charges in, overpowering the rabid dog.
The loyal cat chased after a dog that wandered into the boy's yard.
It doesn't seem to matter as long as you're super confident, like this house cat scaring away a black bear up a tree. The cat is literally chasing that huge bear like it's the prey.
Holding to cooking. The monkey lent a hand to chopping
Seconds. These little ones are about to experience their home for the very first time.
And animals help in different ways too, like this dog who assists its owner with every household chore.
An earthquake, and the rescue team couldn't find it. But this guide came to the rescue. He found the rescue vehicle and led them to the site. Now the little dog is a true...
You see every day. This dog decided to fetch the children's ball, but in an unusual way.
When a dad started scolding his little boy, a loyal dog jumped in, barking, ready to protect his tiny friend.
This one's not thrilled about cameras, but he's free. And that...
He was driving home at night when a wild buffalo suddenly appeared on the road. His dog immediately dashed forward, as if to protect him.
For safety. The dog helped clear the path for an elderly lady.
Man spent 3 days in the hospital, and his loyal dog, Magnus, was with him 24/7. Unfortunately, the man had serious heart problems. His family and, of course, Magnus helped him cope with the tough news.
The miniature horse ran after its owner, spreading joy.
She's chasing me.
Mothers will always risk their lives for their child, like this mother elephant who tries to navigate the fast-flowing river with her calf, when suddenly, the baby elephant is carried away by the river. But without wasting any time, the mother elephant runs after the calf and miraculously manages to catch it by her trunk, as he chases away a huge bear from its house.
To taunt the bear, giving the woman enough time to get to safety. Once the dog sees that its owner is safe, it swiftly runs off. Meanwhile, the woman's son steps outside to assess the situation.
An endangered Indus river dolphin gets guided home.
At first, you might think these cute, cautious creatures don't want to leave their cages, but that's just their nature. Lorises are known for moving slowly. Maybe they're just taking their time to really enjoy their newfound freedom.
Accidents need a hero. A lion accidentally threw her cub into water and help was needed. Luckily, they were all safe.
This Janet's walking like he...
While a house cat paused, sensed the change, and gently embraced her pregnant owner as if protecting the loyalty shows in the smallest acts. A dog fetched his owner's slippers, a simple act of
The Sassoon Marsh field days for the kids. We're gonna release these ducks. We've saved these ducks from being killed in the farm fields.
An elephant pulled the car out of the mud, helping with her strength. The cat protected the shoes, preventing them from being taken. Strength comes in many forms. A loyal dog lifts a paw, helping a man pull his heavy cart with steady pace.
Face to face with a Great Dane, they tried to gain its trust while the owner was sleeping in another room. At first, it seems to be working, but when the owner hears a noise and gets up to investigate, she lets out a scream, alerting the dog to immediately shift into protection mode.
And when threats come in packs, the husky protected its owner, standing between him and attacking him.
People were worried the eagle wouldn't be able to take off right after weeks of rehab.
Have to spook him out of the back of the cage. Nope. Go.
Elephants got worried when one of them fell into the water. They immediately rushed to help.
An incredible way after suffering from a seizure. As a car zips by, it seems to give the dog an idea. She runs out into the middle of the street to stop the next oncoming vehicle. The driver then jumps out to provide help. After months of recovery, these pelicans stretch their wings and take off like they never left.
Months cooped up in a barn, and it's seriously heartwarming. Turns out humans aren't the only ones who want to run and jump when they're happy. This is how they celebrate their first.
Another dog protecting its owner from a coyote who tried to attack them but messed with the wrong opponent.
Get out of it. Get him, Drew. Get him, Drew. Get him, boy.
Great. Back up, see if he goes.
Thought the dog just wanted to play around until she realized it wasn't so friendly after all. Her worry reached a peak and she dropped her bike, running quickly back into the house. The aggressive dog continued to chase her, but from inside, a hero in the form of a brave cat.
I can't even imagine how long the guy would have been stuck in the pit if it weren't for his dog.
Fell into the river while swinging. With the dogs jumping together, saving him in the nick of time.
A heroic act in a life or death situation. Instead, it's about a dog that has transformed the life of a disabled man, offering him independence.
Side.
We're not friends anymore.
The dog refused to let her police friend leave, showing loyalty. Protection. Thinking his owner was in danger, the loyal dog got worried and tried protecting her from playful hits.
filled with worry and care. It gingerly tiptoed over, gently touching her hand with its soft paws as if to say, "What's wrong? I'm right here with you."
Even the wind couldn't keep up with this kestrel's takeoff.
Who will raise the alarm if any unwanted snake shows up in your living room?
Little Beak, the parrot handed chips to the man sharing a snack moment. Felt uneasy as a suspicious man approached until their brave shepherd pup barked fiercely, driving him away.
These parrots were sadly captured by poachers, but thankfully they were rescued.
Man's help is all about teamwork. With eager strength, the dog assisted the man, lightening his burden and sharing.
Extremely dangerous animals, but this courageous pit bull decided to risk his own life to protect his family and completely destroyed the vicious intruder.
Gently nudges him away. The second time, the cat steps in more firmly to block the baby's movement, likely because of his excitement.
More like the first scene of a horror movie. Known to be unusually brave animals considering their size, but this cat is on another level. When some alligators tried to approach the cat's family, it stood right in front of them and even swatted one of the dangerous predators on the snout to scare them away.
Firefighters need a hand sometimes. A clever firehouse dog pressed the door bar, letting his hero back in.
Bengal dogs are known for their large size, impressive strength, and aggressiveness towards predators.
Quick thinking on four legs, a horse steps in just in time, saving a human from being crushed.
The driver was startled when he saw the white car suddenly brake.
The dog became the hero, showing that help often comes on four. Danger sometimes comes slithering. Seeing a snake near the owner, the dog barked a warning and kept it.
This next
Dolly the seal couldn't believe it at first when she pushed the cage door open and found it unlocked. Without a second thought, she hurried back to her natural habitat.
Endangered species. But today, this one takes to the skies for a second chance at wild freedom. Brave cats risk their lives by standing up against venomous snake intruders.
Roy dropped his flip-flop into the elephant's enclosure, and one of the elephants returned it to him. Elephants truly are incredibly intelligent animals, and decided to help him get back to shore just in case. Little elephant stumbled and fell into the water, but it's all good because the 4 elements nearby rushed to save him.
Ah, they live right in front of it.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, wow, look at that.
I know what they're doing. They're probably protecting the eggs.
Wow, look at that, everyone.
These researchers wanted to see how a dolphin would react when they pretended that a woman needed help in the water, and this is the animal's unbelievable reaction. It quickly swam up to her without hesitation and dragged her to safety. Bigger and stronger compared to dogs and should definitely win over them in a fight, but when it comes to something as important as protecting its home, the dog may still have a chance to show its assertiveness to scare off the intruder, like in this clip where a huge bear is scared off by a much smaller, although incredibly brave dog.
Despite her tough life, this street dog has an incredible amount of kindness.
Just look. The German Shepherd immediately rushed to help that dog that was being attacked, even shielding her with its own body.
Charged towards a toddler, their German Shepherd sensed the danger and was quick to protect the smallest family member. As long as this heroic dog is around, this family is in safe hands.
She realized something was wrong. Without hesitation, she chewed through the wires and may have saved the house from a fire.
Well, service dog is trained to protect its owner's head while she's experiencing seizures.
Okay, don't touch me.
Oh, give it a cuddle.
After the sick and injured penguins were treated, they were given a second chance to live a happy life in their natural habitat.
Lending a hand to its human friend. Help is about smooth moves. The dog assisted a man in a wheelchair, guiding him to safety.
Yay.
This osprey wastes no time heading home.
Them free.
A group of 165 red deer were moved to a new region to be released in order.
Even the moment the gates open, the wild instincts take over. Pure, silent power. They often end up approaching people's homes, and hungry bears are very dangerous. Just look at this dog chasing away a bear who got way too close for comfort. Horse helped a rancher to tag his calf by protecting him from its nervous mother. earned his keep when he came face to face with a trio of vicious coyotes. At first, it looks like the cat is inches away from becoming dinner, but then the tables turn as the cat shows its incredible courage and fights them off in an epic battle. And suddenly attacked one of the zookeepers. A lioness decided to protect the man and placed herself between them.
It's time for the beluga to consider joining the fire brigade.
Lincoln, get over here. Oh, he scared him away.
Lincoln! Lincoln!
Captured at Logan Airport. That's one of 26 owls that we actually captured and relocated for the safety of the owl and the safety of the planes at the airport. We're down here at Duxbury Beach letting the birds go down here.
A snowy owl, relocated from an airport for its safety.
要什么鱼啊？你不能要鱼，你不能要鱼，你不能要鱼啊！你要什么鱼啊？你咋回走？你讲点道理行不行？
Dogs attacked one robber who fired a shot, injuring their dog, Nicky. Another shot narrowly missed the man's daughter.
Their love for freedom comes from Mother Nature, but the hard work of the Foundation staff will make it possible for them to survive.
Safeguarding his family's property when a vicious leopard suddenly snuck up on it and went in for a brutal kill. But this is no ordinary dog, as it bravely fights back against a much bigger opponent. After a long and fierce battle, the leopard realizes that it cannot subdue the heroic dog and finally gives up, escaping into the darkness.
The bear cub slipped and fell into the water, but his mother immediately rushed after him and made sure he got out safely.
Before we do, this one leapt in time, saving a baby from falling through.
Watch how this fearless cat even punches the bear right in the face.
Loyalty doesn't waver. Injured and unable to move, the man wasn't alone. His dog refuge of four-legged heroes continues. When a young fawn struggled in the water, a brave dog rushed in and pulled her to safety.
National Park.
Some beaches in Massachusetts have special teams dedicated to this very task. A huge shout out to them for their incredible work. This predator tried to attack a man out of fear. At first, it didn't realize it had been set free and kept defending itself. But once it understood it could escape, it dashed straight for freedom.
All paws, big teamwork. The cat grabbed feet, assessing the odor and sealing the box.
This dog even stops the tornado from forming. trying to sneak up on a zookeeper, but this heroic tiger had his back and stopped the attack from ever happening.
CPR.
It's been wildfires and months of care, but this koala finally climbs home.
When will robbers finally understand that approaching people walking their dogs is a very bad idea?
Two young bears were lurking around a neighborhood. The people who lived there had to quickly lock themselves in their houses. That was until a small French bulldog found the courage to chase the bears off.
Some monkeys take their chores seriously. Carefully folding clothes, the monkey helped its owner with laundry.
That is exactly what happened during a family's fishing vacation, where a huge and hungry bear came too close for comfort. However, the bear initially didn't realize it would have to contend with brave dogs like these.
Twitching, eyes locked. Freedom smells different for this lynx.
Greater cooties are finally free, leaving all their troubles behind. Many volunteers admit these moments move even the toughest among them, and it's easy to see why.
And this German Shepherd is being trained to protect a young girl, keeping her safe from anyone chasing her. Meanwhile, a pigeon helped a kitten in labor by assisting in building her nest. Also, Cat helped its owner win at a pool game, showing clever and playful support. In eyes, the parrot gathered coins for its owner.
The mother incredibly brave cats, protecting their homes from encroaching bears.
Sometimes care comes quietly. A helpful dog stayed close, guiding and pulling the boy's wheelchair forward with care and strength. The bear came into a neighborhood, and before it could cause any trouble, a Chihuahua puppy scared it away.
Go! Go! Go away! Go on! Dante, come! Dante, come! Dante, come! Dante, come! Come on, buddy!
Meet Pigeon and Amber, two sea lions finally set free in the ocean after being rescued. After everything they've been through, they're finally back where they belong, enjoying their freedom.
Away, and even though he was a bit afraid of the water, he still swam out to rescue him. Such a good boy.
Saved by two cats who carried the injured dog across the street.
And the little elephant seems more than happy to help.
Into the open sea. At first, it checks out the boat, almost like it doesn't want to leave. But soon enough, the little seal remembers this is its home and happily starts riding the waves.
What a caring boy.
A fast, feisty mongoose bolts for freedom.
Shows how this cat thought an innocent babysitter was being mean to the baby and tries to defend him. Even though the babysitter didn't actually do anything wrong, it still shows that the cat has a strong will to protect its family from danger.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Forces, bravery matters. When beach waves pulled a young girl under, this dog dove straight in, dragging her back to safety right on time.
He took care of the threat for him.
The old friend sensed a threat from the newcomer and decided to defend his owner in his own fashion. Tried to break into a house in the Philippines, but he didn't count on one thing. There was a watchful dog named Blackie inside.
Amazingly quick-thinking cat saved this toddler from falling down the stairs.
It observed the intruder from a distance, but soon after the cat charged forward, making it clear to the raccoon that there was no room.
So Forrest approached the little girl. Curiosity bridged the gap in a beautiful friendship.
Rescued from a pond, this croc is back to reclaim his swampy throne. A peregrine falcon is back in the wild skies it owns. After recovering from an injury, this fox finally gets to vanish back into the forest. Rescued and nursed back to health, these bats take to the night sky once again.
What's that? Oh, good boy! What a good doggy!
He threw itself into the water to rescue a drowning person. This guy literally owes the dog his life.
Perform an indirect heart massage on its owner. It's very sweet that he cares so much. The man is fine. Apparently this is just
The owner of this good boy lost the ability to walk, but he became her loyal helper and a true companion, making her life easier and warmer every day.
Even chores can be fun. This dog helped make the bed, turning work into play.
Oh my god!
Let's go! Let's go!
Can have light and dark fur. The main difference is size. Adult male grizzlies can weigh upwards of 1,000 pounds and stand roughly 7 feet tall.
Was on duty, the family dog refused to let anyone touch the mother-to-be's belly, keeping the new life safe from harm.
Unlucky for them, the family's 4 dogs were coming out to prevent it. However, it seems that the dog is not the bear's enemy. The dog was quickly defeated by the mama bear. Oh wait,
Bear entered the yard until a fearless dog charged, barking relentlessly and forced.
Coiled, eyes sharp. This lion's been waiting 4 months for this exact moment.
The cow was clearly very upset that her calf was taken away. Look how fiercely she fights for him.
Healed and hungry for fish again, this seal slides into the waves.
Natural habitat at Gir Forest National Park in India.
Back into nature, no more stinking up homes.
The robbers picked the wrong target. This man has the best bodyguard you could ever imagine.
He's like, "Did you guys fix the neighborhood yet?"
Such a skilled dog can even bring a glass of water in old age.
Two orphan cubs, finally free and charging into the wild to...
fearlessly battled a massive cobra the moment they spotted it slithering into the backyard. With the snake's imposing size and unpredictable danger,
An ocelot gets his first day of freedom, and it decides to study the Yelp reviews of this forest.
Best friends. So when the snow started falling, the dog shielded his buddy with his own body.
Let's head to Arizona, where the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service returned a pair of Mexican wolves to their natural habitat. They were rescued by volunteers a few months ago in poor condition. Watch these proud predators enjoy their newfound freedom.
The gate opens, and the forest welcomes back a king. Just hope there are no campers around.
In for 10 days, finally opened. Now, he'll live in a protected forest in Indonesia, where he can enjoy his newfound freedom.
He's free. There goes another ducky.
It took weeks of rehab, but this blue penguin is finally free.
Wandered onto the city streets and attacked a young girl who was walking her dog. As the girl tried to escape, the tiny dog bravely defended its owner from the predator.
without hesitation, the family cat sprang into action, leaping onto the dog and protecting the child from harm. Thankfully, the child is unharmed. His mother rushed over to check on him. Big points for this heroic cat.
Even little humans attract attention. A baby enjoyed horses running and they came over to check him out. The cat gave a dog hypotherapy, helping it relax.
It even worries about him and takes a bath.
All rescues are urgent. Sometimes they're heartwarming. A rescue kangaroo reached out gently, shaking hands with the human who saved him.
After broke into this home, something quickly made him change his mind. Watch as the man starts to chase the owner of the house, when out of nowhere, her heroic pit bull jumps in to protect her.
He came too close to a man, but he stayed calm. Phew, that's close.
They definitely won't let anyone enter your territory.
On himself to stop all the cars and protect the kindergartners while crossing the street.
Sheep have no reason to fear wolves when they have such a powerful protector.
Throws are quick and small. Playing near the girl, the dog crossed the line and the cat sprang, flailed in the pool, sinking fast. Her dog jumped in, grabbed her hair, and dragged her safely to the edge.
I'm drowning!
Check out these bighorn sheep being released. Some bolt straight for the...
But the act immediately caught the attention of the neighborhood guard dog.
Stunning Vermilion Cliffs in Arizona. Watch as this majestic bird spreads its powerful wings, getting ready to take flight.
The mother dog brought her puppy right to the doors of a veterinary clinic because she sensed that his heart had stopped. The staff acted quickly and performed surgery, and soon the little pup was back by his mother's side. Well done.
Another fearless cat standing up against an intruding fox to protect its home.
This caiman was released after being tagged and checked by a vet as part of a population control study. It was clearly ready for this moment.
The boy played outside with a shepherd. The neighbor's dog tried to lunge at him. Fortunately, his four-legged buddy quickly stepped in to protect him.
Be very big creatures, but these ones had the confidence and courage to chase away a giant black bear from their garden.
Its spirit of protection and loyalty truly deserves admiration.
Him, while he was trying to stay calm and see if the shark would go away, a pod of dolphins suddenly appeared out of nowhere and scared the hungry predator away. The dolphins even stayed with him for several hours, protecting him from the dangerous shark and guiding him home to safety.
might be hard to believe, but cows can actually protect people. Yet, it's true.
Check out this whale shark, rescued and finally returning to the ocean. Imagine how long this little guy had been waiting for this moment.
Since we're born in captivity, they didn't hesitate for a moment when the doors to freedom opened. Came here to hunt chickens, but a quick response team of goats forced it to change its plans.
Stop the car thief in seconds. Well done.
Mental strength counts too. A kind dog gently helps an elderly woman, offering support and companionship on her walk.
Bird Rehab is having its first flamingo release of 2019.
Keep an eye on this little bobcat as it takes a moment to realize that freedom is just a few steps away. Then, in the blink of an eye, it dashes into the forest, leaving...
Even koalas have a soft side.
Oh, it sure does. Oh, it hurts. Oh, I love you, koala.
The little koala reached for the woman, silently asked...
It's great to have someone at home whose barking can scare away a crocodile.
Protecting its owner from an enraged goose.
Robber. It could have ended quite badly if it weren't for this furry hero. He caught the robber in just seconds.
Brave cat mother defends her kitten against a group of aggressive street dogs.
No road can stand in your way.
This leopard basically teleports into freedom.
Time can be heroic too. A loyal dog stood by, supporting a little baby while he tried taking serious pause. The monkey assisted in washing clothes, making the chore a shared activity.
You washing dishes this morning?
After a long journey and flight, the rhinos finally got to stretch their legs on the grasslands of Congo, where they'll now live and help restore.
This buffalo is ready to tear anyone apart for the sake of its child. This cat is a true fighter for justice. Chased the dog away from the hen, and although the hen lost some feathers, she only got a little scared.
It towered over its target until a fearless dog leapt into action. And playfully trying to escape the zoo.
Mèo.
The next time you get stuck in the mud, just call the nearest elephant. They'll get you out in no time.
اللهم صل على محمد.
Sometimes brains and quick thinking are just as heroic. A smart dog pulled back the live flaming wires, saving the other people in the building.
They'll now fly wherever they want and help strengthen the species.
Say she was paying him back.
I got him when he was a little puppy and I killed him.
Just look at this little dog. So proud to help his owner carry the bag.
America's symbol of freedom gets its freedom.
Rise, courage rises too. A brave dog helped pull the van. They also help in a different way, like this cat who placed her paws on the sofa, helping guide it carefully upstairs alongside her human friend.
Fell into the gorilla enclosure. The boy was terrified as the silverback gorilla approached him, but instead of showing aggression, the giant animal stroked the boy's back as if to soothe him and protected him from the other gorillas. Then, miraculously, the gorilla placed the boy near the cage door and stepped back as zookeepers picked up the child and took him back to safety.